Okay, so I'm going to make a somewhat controversial video. Some of you aren't going to like it. And some of you can be like, well, it's just your opinion. But this is honestly the literal truth of what happened. Lately, I've been like, have I been living in a fucking dream? I'm having like crazy deja vu, right? And part of that is because the stock market's taking a gigantic poopy, right? And I'm like, well, who's the president? We all know it's Donald Trump. And it's because of his tariff reform or whatever the fuck he's trying to do. Now he's trying to blame it on Jerome Powell. He's trying to blame it on everyone else. It was Biden. It's Jerome Powell. It's the aliens or the war I saw that no one knew about. No, Donald, it's you. You're creating the problem. You might not be that good of a businessman, dude. You had it all handed to you. Huge ass loans. You took over your dad's multi-million-dollar business. That doesn't mean you're good at business. That just means you got everything handed to you. I know plenty of people like that. But then I was like, who the fuck was the president at the start of COVID? And for a minute there, I was like, am I fucking like misremembering shit? Because you hear all this like, oh, Biden and COVID. Nope. Donald Trump was the president at the start of COVID. We all know this. Let's not deny it. He was the president, and his dumbass response to COVID created the problem, okay? It created the problem. He should have shut down America like a good president should have. He also crashed the market. And so that's why I'm like, well, I'm living in like fucking deja vu land because the markets are crashing again. It's almost like he came back just to fucking finish the job of America, you know? Like, just let's bring it all the way fucking down, you know? And some of you are like, well, no, Biden was president during COVID. If you want to be a jackass, look it fucking up, dude. It was Donald Trump. He created the problem with COVID by not shutting down America. Like, that's 100% the truth. It's not an opinion. That's what actually transpired. Okay, and so then you're like, okay, well, hindsight's 2020. How would you have known COVID would have been so bad? It was already spreading worldwide. It was known that it was bad. It was told that it was bad by the CDC and everyone else. He's like, no, it's not that bad. And he eventually had a response to it, which was, at that point, I'm going to say it's a little too late. But let's talk about, just like, here's a little, like a theory or an idea. Say, you know, a fucking massive fucking hurricane's coming to hit the coast, right? Like it does every fucking year with those Floridians who are idiots. You usually evacuate, right? You get them off the coast. Not as many people die. That's the same response you could have with COVID. You could have shut down travel, told people to stay at home sooner, earlier, less people would have fucking died, and the economy wouldn't have fucking tanked. Okay? Biden, and I'm not gonna say like I love Biden or, you know, Biden's my boy. Let's talk about it for a second. Because Biden got inherited what Donald fucking Trump handed him, which was a fledgling economy, the backdrop of COVID because of Donald Trump's response to it. And yeah, and so facto, he had to deal with that. Now, Biden's not like, he's not like the best president we've ever had. I understand. He created the trans pandemic. All these nasty, freaky trans men out there, or trans women, or men, or they, thems, and all that bullshit. I hate that just as bad, okay? Like, but let's not deny that Trump had an integral role of making COVID worse, crashing the economy, and that's not the only thing he did. Like the way he handled the George Floyd shit, and let's talk. It's like the way he handled the shit. He could have handled COVID better. He could have handled George Floyd better. He could have handled the Capitol riots better. This all happened during Trump's first run. He didn't talk about tariffs the whole first time he was president. He didn't talk about any of that shit.